What's up, Pack? This is 7 ways to keep your bike safe. Number 1, cover that bike up. If that bike's covered, it's less appealing to thieves and they don't know what they want to steal if it's covered. Plus, if you're not lucky enough to have a garage, it will keep the weather and the spiders off your bike, because we all know spiders love bikes. If market price is too much and you can't afford one of these high dollar covers, you may want to think about going to your local dumpster and or dollar store and picking up a couple trash bags. The shittier that bike looks, the less appealing it'll be to steal. Number 2, chain it up. Now, one of the cheapest and most effective options in my opinion is to use a chain. Yes, it can be broken, and yes, the locks can be picked, but they're going to work for it. Get a thick ass chain. You want something that is just going to take forever to cut through. Don't cheap out on the lock either. Maybe use 3 locks. There's plenty of locks out there. Trust me, pick one that best fits you. Or pick 3. Really wrap it up in there. Make sure they have to work for it. Number 3, disc lock. Now, these are one of the more pricey options, I would say. A lot of them even come with sound alarms, which is great. It simply attaches to your bike's disc brakes and keeps the bike from rolling. Now, a bigger, more burly thief can just pick it up and walk away with it. Or even just chop the thing off. But just as the chain, it'll make them work for it. And I would say this is a little harder to get off than the chain. Number 4, take out a fuse. Now go to your junk counter or your dad's toolbox and grab the biggest, rustiest pair of pliers you can find. Now you're going to want to go to your bike and take off the seat. Usually under the seat or up in front of the bike will be your fuse box. This is all the little fuses that keep your bike safe and during shortages. And it's just one of those technical things you don't really got to worry about. All you got to know is those little colored things, you just clamp onto them with those pliers and start pulling. This will definitely ensure your bike won't start. This means a thief can't hotwire your bike and will be forced to push it off. Now, if you combine this with a disc lock and or chain, it'll be almost impossible to realistically steal this bike. Number 5, one of the cheapest options will be to get a sticker with a GPS label on it. Now, I've seen these online and they're pretty cheap, or you can have one custom made. Simply telling people that your bike has GPS may be enough to keep them away from it. It may or may not be enough to keep them away, but at least you tried, right? Number 6, park next to other bikes. Now, parking next to other bikes, especially if your bike is the most expensive, may make your bike look even better to steal, but parking by yourself gives you a 100% chance of it being stolen. Parking next to another bike now gives it a 50% chance of being stolen, and so forth. So parking in a big group significantly reduces your chances of the bike getting stolen, especially when you combine one of our other options. Number 7, this is more on the gimmicky James Bond level of shit, but if you are that paranoid about your bike, you may want to try it. And you want to get yourself a nice cordless baby monitor, something with a good 100 to 1,000 foot radius, for safety. Now you're going to want to turn on the receiver, make sure it's fully charged, and stick that baby in your trunk or hidden somewhere on the bike. Now if somebody goes to steal that bike, you should be able to hear it. At the very least, you can spy on your neighbors in the parking lot. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget AZMM is coming up soon, so make sure you get those days off from work. And I'll see you, you'll see me in the next one. Later, Pack.